We're joined now by UAB's Eleecia Carter and Maddie Walsh. Welcome to the set. You know, you haven't been to too many of our stations yet here at AAC Media Day, but you were able to do your interview already on stage. What was that like?
It was really good. I think we got all of our jitters out, kind of.
Yeah.
So
So we're not fun here, is what you're telling me.
Heart was thumping.
Okay,
Sure.
how's the heart rate right now?
it's good.
Fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
do you get more nervous doing these kinds of things or stepping on the basketball court?
Personally,
Definitely, I also say this for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? All right. Well, we'll talk some more basketballs, and then it kind of translates, and you don't have to be as worried. Upcoming season, it's right around the corner. What are you looking forward to the most this year?
Definitely, like we said up there, our practices are really competitive. So it's just, instead of competing against each other so much, like how it's going to translate for us out on the court. And I know, like, because we practice so hard against each other, should come, good on the court too. So definitely excited for that. Lots of wins. How our team we are really together. So just to see all the excitement out there.
I love that. Yeah. Maddie, how about you?
I am just excited to win some games.
Yeah.
Being my last season, I just want to win as many as possible, keep the season, prolong the season for as long as possible. So, yeah.
For sure. So you mentioned it's your last season. Last year, you played some of your best basketball.
For sure.
What do you think went into that? What clicked?
I mean, to me, the main one was getting my shoulder fixed. I had some shoulder injuries, so got a labrum surgery, got everything back together, got in the gym, had my teammates behind me, knew that they had trusted me to, do what I do. And it ended up working out and couldn't be more thankful.
I love that. I'm a labrum issues myself.
Yeah.
I'm a former student athlete, very painful, so I empathize
Quite.
with you on that.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you got that fixed. Eleecia, you get to play some college basketball this year.
Yes.
So what are you looking forward to the most just to get on that court in that environment?
Yes, definitely bringing my winning culture over, helping out in any way that I can. The team has been great with welcoming in. It honestly feels like we've known each other for so long, more than just back in June. Everyone gels well together, so I'm just really excited about this upcoming season and what I can bring to help the team, and knowing that I have their back and they have my back no matter what.
What do you both think makes this team gel so well? You both kind of mentioned that a little bit. What is it that's just bringing you together?
I think it's the competitiveness that we have and just wanting each other to do better and, be the best basketball player and person that they can be.
Yeah, I would definitely say us clapping for each other. You don't see a lot of teams want each other to succeed.
Yeah.
So I definitely feel like it's everyone's happy for each other, even if they're having a bad day. So I think that's what makes it so fun to be around each other, knowing that no matter what the outcome is, we're all going to be there for each other.
No, I think that's so important. It's so understated too, especially in an era where so many people are coming in and out, and you're trying to root for each other and get together after there's so much turnover. So definitely a huge key. Maddie, I was watching one of your interviews and you mentioned how, no, it was really good. You were really good. You were talking about how your coaching staff helped you build your confidence. So how important have they been, and in what ways have they helped you build that confidence?
Coach Norton is one of the main is the main reason why I came back for my 5th year at UAB, and we go over stat sheets all the time, and he's like, you have one bad shooting day, and then he pulls up the stats, and he's like, look at all this. It's one bad day. So it's the continual support that I have from him, and, knowing that my teammates have my back and trusted me, but also my coaches have, full trust in me as well.
I love that. And it's so easy to forget because you have that bad game and you're you just go down in that spiral and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm the worst maybe this is me just talking as my former student athlete self. I'm the worst player that ever exists, right? But to have that support is something that is so important. And you mentioned the support of your teammates as well. This team has some fun matchups coming up. I got to look down and make sure that I remember them all. You have Auburn, you have Alabama, some other big opponents in the conference as well. But of those non-conference ones, how do you think those bigger games help you prepare for the American Athletic Conference?
I definitely think that's just especially the first few that you mentioned, just to I know we may know where we're at, but just to have the confidence in ourselves that we can hang with them, so that's going to make it as we go against those bigger teams, I think that's going to build our confidence more and more along the season. so that way we can like have that mentality that we can get it done. We can come in here like we're capable of doing this, you know. So
yeah. And Maddie?
I can't really say it better than he did, but I think it's just exciting to play in environments like that. You know, Auburn's going to draw a huge crowd for their game, and to, you know, highlight a women's sports and, you know, do that while also, you know, being competitive, playing with these Power 5 or Power 4 or whatever. Whatever.
Listen, that's a whole nother discussion for another day.
Yeah, you know, learning how to play in those situations, I think it's going to help our team immensely.
You kind of segued me into my next question, talking about women's sports and women's basketball in particular. Just being a female athlete in this era where people are finally starting to pay attention as they should have been. Again, another whole conversation. What has that been like, and how have you seen the game grow just in your time in the game? And both of whoever wants to answer.
For me, being at UAB for 5 years, I've seen it grow an insane amount because, I mean, our facilities were fantastic to begin with, but now we're granted this incredible practice facility, you know, along with our men's team. But seeing, you know, more little girls come to our games and celebrate us so that, you know, we can lead the way for them. And it's really, really cool to see, you know, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark drawing in sold out crowds that have never happened before. And I don't know, it's amazing.
I love it. Eleecia, what do you think? What have you seen in your time, especially as a college athlete?
I definitely like how much it has grown, and it's like now we can have those conversations about, like I feel like the conversation would always be like LeBron, Michael Jordan, Kobe. Like now it's like now you're hearing Aja Wilson, Angel Reese. So it's just exciting just to like walk around campus or like walk past the men's practice or hear someone talking about that. So it's just like it just brings joy that now like there's being like recognition from that, you know. So.
And you mentioned the little girls coming to your games. What advice would you give to them, or even a younger version of yourself, of like, if you want to do something, if you want to play college basketball, this is what you have to do? What's your advice to those young girls?
It definitely always starts with the mindset of just knowing that you are capable of doing it as long as you put the work in, and that you can get it done. Like, just because you're a female doesn't mean anything. Just because it may, now it's not going to be easy, but that's a part of the process. And if you just, like, have faith in yourself and God and just, like, keep that first, everything's going to fall into place.
Maddie?
I would say the same thing. Stay your course. Trust the process, and don't compare yourself to others because everyone's path is different. You end up, you know, where you end up by working hard and dedication.
I really like the quote. It's like comparison is the thief of joy, and I think about that all the time. When you're kind of grinding towards something, you can't really look at what's going on around you. Well, we got the basketball questions done. Check mark. Are you guys ready for some rapid fire?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That everybody perks up a little bit when we. All right. So first question: favorite basketball movie?
Coach Carter.
Oh, that is a good one.
We just had somebody say that one. I like that one.
Oh my God, what's the UTEP one? Why can't I think of that movie? Yes, Glory Road.
That just triggered a memory. I literally forgot about Glory Road.
Great.
So
Amazing.
good.
I forgot all about it.
So no, it's so we're gonna be watching. You'll be watching them on the plane ride back.
Right.
It was like the first thing that popped in my head.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
all right, Glory Road. Coach Carter's another really good one.
Yeah.
All right, pre-game meal. What is it?
I mean, honestly, it's whatever they feed us, but I do have...
If you could pick, if you were like, if they're like, Eleecia, this is what we're eating, you get to decide. What are you going with?
I know this is probably going to sound like so like healthy, but probably tropical smoothie. I just feel like,
okay.
I don't know why, but after practice, I just always have a taste for that tropical smoothie. So it's just like, it's not too heavy on your stomach before a game. Like, I'm not the type to eat a lot before a game or practice.
Yeah.
Like, I just can't. So
I was, same way. I mean, we just had Yaxel on here, and he said he eats gummies, so that's not the, I mean, maybe it works. I don't know. Try it and let me know this year. Yeah. But tropical smoothie.
Yeah.
Maddie?
A big one for us last year was, at least on a away trip, was Olive Garden. Everyone always loved a good Olive Garden, but I'm like, I don't eat heavy before games. Otherwise, I feel like.
Can you eat breadsticks
We can't
before
eat
the
the
game?
breadsticks.
That's
I
the
didn't
best
say.
part. Yeah.
Yes, in high school we would have Olive Garden, but our coach would take away the breadsticks. So it's just like.
Well, I mean, that's like why you go to Olive Garden,
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
And two, like, if you can't have them, like, I mean, I couldn't eat them, like, before a game. I would vomit. Yeah, no.
Mary, our adobo, she was clutch. She would sneak in a couple things of breadsticks.
Ooh,
Those would be
okay.
gone so
We won't
fast.
tell anyone.
Yeah, keep
No one
that
won't.
one on
Yeah,
the low.
we'll
Yeah.
cut that out of the interview. Don't tell, because you won't have the breadsticks this year, and then this
Yeah.
will be why. Teammate you wouldn't want to be stuck on a deserted island with.
Oh, I already know. Jade. Jade.
This is my favorite question. I've been asking people. I love, like, how you guys all respond.
I have no idea. Probably Ash or Jade.
I feel like Jade would just be making like
TikToks.
Would you have service on the deserted island to make them?
She's gonna find a way.
She would
draft
find
them.
service.
She would draft them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she would like that. Maybe she'd like carry service with her in her pocket,
Yeah.
like for somehow.
She's the
would.
TikToker, so
Yeah.
she's gonna find a way to get her
So
TikToks.
she'd go viral though, right? Right.
Yeah, she's pretty viral.
Oh, okay. We'll have to check it out. If you played softball instead of basketball, what would your walk-up song be?
Welcome to the show, Cody Johnson.
Ooh, okay. Isn't they're using that for football for something, aren't they?
Yeah, I think it's football, or I know he's a big rodeo guy, so maybe they use it for the rodeo.
Oh, we are in Texas right now.
Very
Yeah,
true.
Very true.
Yeah.
How about you? What's your?
Probably
with?
any little baby song, honestly.
Ooh, okay, fire you up. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
You're
me
gonna
going.
you're gonna hit a home run for sure. Speaking of women's sports, WNBA finals. What are your picks?
I don't know. This one is really.
I know the links
I
threw
can't-
me the other day.
Yeah.
I was like, Nafisa Clara looked really good. I was like, I don't know. Liberty or Lynx? Who do you have?
I can't choose.
I'm going Lynx, just
Lynx?
Midwest
Ooh,
gal.
okay, all right. I like the affiliation, and you're not choosing.
I can't.
All right,
That's
all
for you.
right. TBD. Last one. You win the American Athletic Conference Championship. The buzzer sounds. First thing that you do.
Oh.
I'm going to pick somebody up.
Yeah, true.
Who are you
Going
picking
to
up?
hug
Okay.
I was gonna
Maddie,
say, yeah, I
going to
was gonna-
hug Maddie, pick her up.
Yeah.
Or something.
I'm like dog pile, like just going to the center. Whoever's.
Are you
there.
bottom of dog pile or are you top of dog pile?
I would hope not bottom.
I always think about the person on the
Yeah.
bottom. I'm
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
oh my goodness. Like, and then if you have to go play in the big dance, like,
True.
yeah, so be careful with the dog
Yeah,
pile.
indoors.
But thank you both so much for joining us
Yeah.
today, and good luck the rest of your season.
Thank you.